Hello, so welcome back to the Gourmet Grandad and Family channel. So today I'm going to make a Spanish stew and I'm going to cook it in the slow cooker. So the main ingredients, I'm cooking for three. I've got 3 pieces of chicken, 1 chicken thigh and 2 chicken breasts. That's just because it's what I had around at the time, so but you can adapt. A couple of small onions, a couple of garlics, a couple of peppers, some green olives, some seasoning, some smoked paprika, a tin of butter beans, a tin of chopped tomatoes, parsley to garnish, and I'm going to add near the end this serrano and chorizo mix. It's thinly sliced meats, but you can use a chorizo sausage if you prefer and cut that in chunks. So now to how to cook it. Okay, so I've peeled and sliced the onions, de-seeded and cut up in large chunks the red peppers, and I've crushed the 2 garlics that we spoke about, so they're ready to go into the pot. Okay, so into our slow cooking pot we add the onions, the peppers and the garlic. Give that a little bit of a mix. Then in goes our chopped tomatoes. I'll add a little bit of water to the tin, just so that we don't lose any of the ingredients. Then we go in with about half a jar of olives. This is a size 340 grams, so about half a jar. If you don't like olives, leave them out, or you could use black olives. Okay. In we go with a tablespoon of smoked paprika, some seasoning, black pepper, a little bit of salt, and then we give that a little bit of a mix. Then in we go with our chicken, and what I'll try and do is sort of nestle it in with the ingredients, the other ingredients there. There we go. Mix it around. Maybe put some of the peppers sort of on the top so that the chicken will actually cook in some of the juices. Now you'll remember that I said about butter beans. Well, they're already cooked, so I'm not going to put them in just yet. I'm going to get this on the go, and I'll probably put them in and the meats about an hour before. So I'm now going to cook it on high for a couple of hours and then see what it's looking like and decide whether I turn it down or not. Okay, so the Spanish stew has had 2 hours cooked on high in the slow cooker or the crock pot, and let's have a look and see how it's looking. Oh, it's looking good. So now I'm going to add the butter beans. As I said, they're already cooked, so they didn't need as long. And I'm also going to add the chorizo, depending on what part of Spain you're coming from. I'm also going to tear up some of this serrano ham. I had to check the packet, couldn't remember what it was. Like that. We'll give that a stir, make sure everything's mixed in. The thing to remember, you could actually do this on the stove top or in the oven. When you use a slow cooker, you don't need as much liquid, so if you were doing it in a pan on the stove or the cooker top, then you'd probably want some more liquid, or you just need to keep an eye on it. Anyway, that's all mixed in nicely. And I'm going to turn it down to low now and cook it for another couple of hours, and we'll see how it looks then. We've had 3 hours on the slow cooking and we had 2 hours on high, so let's see how we're doing now. I think it's probably ready. Look at that, bubbling away. It's looking good. I think we're ready to dish up. I'm going to turn that off. And you don't need to thicken this, so I'm just searching around for a piece of the chicken. Here we go. This was the chicken thigh. Make sure we've got some of the meats as well. And the beans. Some beans in there. There we go. Look at that. That looks good, doesn't it? So all we need to do now is sprinkle with some parsley. Some nice French bread to go with it. Probably should be Spanish bread, but I didn't have any, so here we go. There. I do hope you enjoyed watching this recipe. Please feel free to comment, and also if you haven't subscribed, that would be great. And I'll be back with another video very soon.